Hello everyone. Well, today we're going to talk about first language acquisition. This is a process in which a child acquires a language. Well, children have the capacity of learning any language as the first one. Also, children acquire the language through interaction with others. Keeping in mind this, we are going to talk about input. Input is the language samples that adults provide to their children. But remember that adults do not use their common adult speech to talk to babies. They use uh, a special speech called caregiver speech. This is a simplified speech styles that use someone who spends time interacting with a baby. Some characteristics of this one is exaggerated intonation, frequent use of questions, extra loudness, a slower tempo. These people use this to be understood by the baby. Well, we are going to talk about the acquisition schedule. This is this means that all normal children develop a language, the language at the same time. Also, the biological schedule is tied very much to the maturation of the infant's brains. That means that the children develop language through a specific time. Um, Now we are going to talk about the stage of the language acquisition. Uh, First, we have cooing or babbling from 0 to 11 months. In this stage, babies can produce similar sounds to kill and goo. Babies can already hear the difference between the vowels A and I. So also babies make combination la da da ma ma. Another characteristic are the the children's sound played a lot. Um, eh, Also attempt to imitation to what they hear. The second stage is one word stage from 12 to 18 months. In this stage, babies can produce single words like cat, dogs, balls, but in this we have another stage, the two words stage from 18 to 20 months. Children understand a subject and a verb. So babies are able to produce phrases like mommy eat, cat bat, baby chair, two single words, making a phrase. The last stage is telegraphic speech. This means uh, a multiple word. Children add some new lexical elements and form more complex utterance. For example, in the we have that on bike. Uh, Children is not using just the subject and a verb, but is also using a preposition. So the children are getting more and more elements of the language. In the acquisition process, we need to know that it's a natural process and every human is able to learn. And remember that for the vast majority of the children, no one provides instructions to how they need to speak. In the process of acquisition, we need We have developing morphology. As we know, morphology refers to the words to getting, in this case, to getting words, to getting know about the words. So, uh, the children takes a grammatical rule and applies it to every case. So, for example, the S to plurals. For example, boys, the plural is boys. Cats, the plural is cats. So, and the children listen to this and try to make. He thinks that men, the plural is going to be men's, and also for foods, he thinks that it's going to be foods. So this is common a common stage and is called overgeneralization. In the next stage, we have developing syntax. Developing syntax refers to the meaning of the words, the order of the words. So, forming questions. In the first stage, the student or the baby is using the W question why and a verb smiling. And we can, as we can see, it doesn't have a meaning, a clear meaning, but the child is trying to communicate a word while smiling someone, right? In the second stage, we can see that he is referring to you. So he's in the second, he is why you smiling. And now we understand better. But in the third stage, now we understand even better. So they use the auxiliary verb, they use the W equation, the auxiliary verb, a pronoun, and a verb. For also the same happens for formal negatives. For example, in the first stage, they say no dance. We don't know who don't dance or why don't dance or songs. In the second stage, we know that I don't dance. The baby says I don't dance. I no dance. The meaning is almost clear. In the third stage, the baby can use the auxiliary verb I don't dance. Also, we have another common mistake we can say, that is overextension. The overextension referring to the child takes the name of a person, object, and names all things that look like. For example, a ball is look like a moon or an apple. These overextensions also always happen when something is look like in shape, size, and sound. As a conclusion, despite the fact that the child is still to acquire a number of other aspects of his or her through the later years of childhood, it is normally assumed that at the age of 5, the child has completed a greater part of the basic language acquisition process. Thank you.